A nickel hyperaccumulator plant takes up the metal present in the soil through its roots. It then stores it in the skin of its leaves or biomass. After the plants are harvested, this biomass is dried and incinerated. The ash created by burning the plants is then ready to be processed to create a bio-ore, from which the nickel can be recovered. Chemical engineering professor Marie-Odile Simonon uses a form of hydrometallurgy to extract the nickel from the bio-ore.
So here is the ash, and the ash is very rich in nickel. It contains up to 20% of nickel. That is more than any ore on the earth. Then nickel is extracted from the ash. The ash is first washed, and then nickel is extracted by an acid at a high temperature. And this solution is filtered to remove the ash and recover the solution containing nickel. And finally, we have a precipitation stage in which nickel is precipitated in the form of a nickel salt, for instance. But we could do any kind of nickel compound. It could possibly function for many other metals, depending on we have plants able to accumulate the metals and develop the methods to recover the metals from the plants. But the first step is to have the plants.
Nearby at Econic's experimental farm, Professor Guillaume Echevarria and his team grow new varieties of hyperaccumulator plants to be trialled around the world.
So here we are in the Econic experimental farm. This is where we prepare seedlings and plants to transplant into contaminated soils. But also this is where we try to breed new varieties of hyperaccumulators to grow in Greece and other countries. This is Sedum plumbi zinci-cola, so it bears the name of the metals where it was found. This is a zinc and cadmium hyperaccumulator, so we mostly use it to decontaminate contaminated soils. This is Pelargonium capitatum, and this is a lead hyperaccumulator, again to decontaminated polluted soils. Here we have the local zinc and cadmium hyperaccumulator, Nochea caerulescens, which is endemic from Western Europe.
Guillaume and his team carefully breed and select plants to improve nickel extraction from the soil, with the goal to double the amount of metal a plant can absorb and store.
So this plant is the most efficient nickel hyperaccumulator we have in Europe. So leaves can contain up to 4% of nickel, dry weight. That means when we ash them, we can reach 29–30% of nickel in the ashes. That's the record.
While incinerating the plants uses energy, the team's tests have found the overall agro-mining process uses significantly less energy than conventional mining procedures.